Waking in the middle of the night to the uncomfortable slosh and wetness in his rubber diaper, Ben winced. The sterile glow of the cell intensified the unpleasantness of the situation. "This is beyond uncomfortable," he muttered under his breath, his voice barely audible amidst the silence that enveloped the cell block. Fearing discovery, he stealthily crept out of bed, meticulously cleaning the diaper in the sink before discreetly stowing it beneath his bunk. The weight of secrecy pressed on him. He knew he had to keep this hidden from Tyler at all costs. Morning came, and the routine of breakfast and classes masked the turmoil within Ben. His cellmate, Tyler, appeared to sense something amiss, casting suspicious glances that only fueled Ben's anxiety. The thought of maintaining this nightly ritual away from prying eyes gnawed at him, overshadowing every interaction and task. Visiting day emerged, bringing with it a surge of conflicting emotions for Ben. His mother's scheduled visit offered a fragile glimmer of hope in the bleakness of his confinement. Memories of a happier time flooded back, the days when conquering bedwetting at the age of 10 had brought joy and pride to both him and his mother. Those were the moments when his family was whole, before his father's demanding job and their subsequent absence disrupted their lives. His dad's prolonged absence and his mom's solitary guidance had changed everything. As visiting hours approached, Ben's anticipation mingled with trepidation. The uncertain outcome of his mother's decision weighed heavily on him. Their conversation didn't offer solace. She mentioned the judge's conditional offer for Ben to return home after a week, yet the final decision lay with her. Pleading for her to reconsider, Ben faced a devastating rejection. His mother's harsh words cut deep, labeling him a disgusting bedwetter, declaring he could never return home. Crushed, Ben sought solace in the privacy of the bathroom, suppressing his sobs amidst the echoes of his despair. The fear of revealing vulnerability among the other delinquents shackled him, forcing him to contain his anguish. He re-entered the routine, though the weight of shattered hopes continued to bear down on him throughout the day. Night descended like a shroud, bringing with it the battleground of emotions. With lights out at 9 WoW, Ben concealed the added padding within his diaper, striving to find solace in sleep. Nightmares shattered his rest, jolting him awake in terror. Each hour dragged on, marked by the daunting task of stealthily managing the diaper without drawing attention. Morning offered no respite. Guards noticed his distress and ordered a visit to the doctor. The physician, though kind, couldn't assuage Ben's embarrassment. She prescribed medication and an additional pad for the diaper, amplifying Ben's anxiety about exposure among the other delinquents, especially Tyler. Burdened with stress, Ben reluctantly followed instructions, integrating the pad into his diaper. Hope for a better week was overshadowed by the fear of discovery. The days stretched ahead, a labyrinth of secrecy and desperation, where every moment carried the weight of fear and isolation. Thus, Ben embarked on the uncertain path of his stay in Bad Boy City Juvenile Hall, where the walls concealed not just his physical self, but also the overwhelming emotional turmoil he endured. This was only the beginning of his harrowing journey, as he navigated a precarious existence in a world far removed from the tranquility of Iron Dacoit. Waking in the middle of the night to the uncomfortable slosh and wetness in his rubber diaper, Ben winced. The sterile glow of the cell intensified the unpleasantness of the situation. "This is beyond uncomfortable," he muttered under his breath, his voice barely audible amidst the silence that enveloped the cell block. Fearing discovery, he stealthily crept out of bed, meticulously cleaning the diaper in the sink before discreetly stowing it beneath his bunk.